Yeah. Go, go, go.
Through and flip.
Good. Ouse. Go, go, go. Ouse. Yes, ouse. Up, up, up. Ouse. There. Yes. Good. Good. Ouse. Through. Yes, ouse. Yes. Badass. Go, go, go.
Through and flip.
Good. Ouse. Go, go, go. Ouse. Yes, ouse. Up, up, up. Ouse. Good. Right there. Yes, good. 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 Ouse. Through. Yes, ouse. Yes. Badass.
sprinkle along the same vein that will really solidify this skill. Dean. Try you first because I am. So what you're gonna do? Hold a stop sign for me. Right? I'm you. You're me. What you're gonna do is reach up, boom, and hit. Like you're throwing 35, 40 yards, boom, and just hit that hand. Okay? Don't throw. Reach back. Boom. Excellent. Yep. Boom. Excellent again. Excellent. Did you feel that? Again. Okay? That stopping of the arm, let that, yes. That's where your flick comes from. Okay? And so between this.
That's where it's at, guys.
And that, boom. Now you're going to have this 45-yard throw that you jerk 30 yards off of to make your 15-yard throw. So I'm going to go through that with all of you guys, and then we're going to do this drill one more time, and we'll do this throughout the weekend. We'll keep hitting on it. But those three things that we just hit on are absolutely huge. They will change like just about everything you got when you're throwing, in terms of your throwing ability. So here you go. Yes. Hit it. Boom. Excellent. Don't stop it. I'll stop it. Bury it. Yes. Again. Yes. Bury it. Don't stop it. I will. Excellent. Here you go. Excellent. Loose wrist. Loose wrist. Keep it loose. I'll stop it. Yes. You feel that flick? Yes.
That's hard to do though.
It's super hard. So check this out. Feel that. Okay. As soon as that thumb gets tight, I can't flick. Just like here. Okay. So we want to hold real loose for this floater with some purchase underneath. I don't give a shit about the grip. Purchase underneath, loose. Right? And now, with this loose, if this is loose, the wrist is loose.
I've got a death grip.
Yeah, and when you're throwing big distance, you are gonna have a death grip on it. When you're throwing as far as you possibly can and muscling it and everything, you are gonna hold it tight. The further you throw, the tighter, more compact your grip gets, generally speaking. The shorter you throw, the more purchase, you got that power. The big deal with you is that you're stopping. And I think lots of disc throwers, ladies in particular, they try and stop. And that stop happens at the arm only. The wrist continues. And that's the part. If you do that.
See ya. I see you guys. Whoa, easy, cheetah. All right, how are you guys doing? How is everyone? Hope you're doing well. I am doing okay. We have survived the massive flooding and crazy town that is hitting the Midwest right now. Everything seems to be good though. How's it going out there into DiscDog world? I don't know if anybody's here. Doesn't look like it. What's going on, guys? Throwing Thursday. Don't know what I got going. I don't know. So, yep, and we've had some pretty serious weather. It's been quite interesting. Haven't been able to do much outside, but everything's okay. Yeah. Not sure how it's going with you guys. What are you little animals doing, huh? Is that little CupCake over there? You need to go on your camouflage. You need to go on the camouflage couch, CupCake. Hi. Hi. What's up, Pan? Oh yeah, the CupCake. She getting huge. She getting really, really big. Powerful. Super big. Super powerful. And she's still got her puma tail. She's still got that 12-foot long tail. Oh, don't lick the mic. Don't lick the mic. Epi, that'll do. Off. Great work. Yeah. I see you, Epi. It's Throwing Thursday. There's nothing for you guys here today, unless somebody asks a really good question that an Epic or a Kingaling would need to do. All right. So, don't know quite what I'm going to do. I think maybe I'll do some throwing here. Look out. Good work, Dragon. Whoa, whoa, King. King, off. King, off. King, off. Good. Chill. King. Good work. All right. Where are you, CupCake? Put you over here. Hey, excuse me. That's not you. Yes, good girl. Whoa, that CupCake. All right. So, I am going to slacker train the CupCake, yes. We'll slacker train the CupCake while I do a little throwing here. I don't expect her to, to get much. I expect her to hit the discs a little more than the cookies, but we'll see. We'll see. Dude, come on. Good CupCake. Yeah, I see you. See you over there. No, I threw a cookie over there, CupCake. I did. Yes, I see you. Everybody sees you. Everybody sees you doing your work. What you gotta do to work. All right, little four hands form. Backhand to 2. Sidearm to 1. Push to 2. Overhand wrist flip to 1. Backhand to 2. Pay to CupCake. Sidearm to 1. 5. Where's 6? Hi. I see you. See you. All right. Do another one. If anyone shows up, you want to chat, just drop a chat. Anyone who wants to call in, you are welcome to do so. Just hit that link. You'll show up in the green room, and we can bring you in. Look at how dedicated the CupCake is. She's very dedicated. Backhand, sidearm, push, overhand wrist flip, backhand, sidearm. Maybe I'll do one more of these. Again, the point of the 4 hands form is not just placement, but the loading of the next disc. I should be loaded by the time the disc hits the target. Get that? Yep. So by the time that hits the target, I should be loaded. I should also be set up in the other direction. And I'm gonna load to my throw. Boom, backhand, boom, sidearm, boom, push, boom, overhand wrist flip. And it's that loading and preparation that's really key. To the 2, to the 1, to the 2, to the 1, to the 2, to the 1. All right, 4 hands form. I need to revisit my 8 hands form. So the 4 hands form is backhand, sidearm, push, overhand wrist flip. That one is laid out by the by Discquando itself, right? You don't get to choose. Everything after that, 8 hands form, 12 hands form, 16 hands form, etc. Everything else after that, you get to choose. I just don't remember what I was doing as my 8 hands form. And I'd like to keep it standard. I can throw the, I'll throw the 12 hands form real quick. So 8 hands form, that's the white belt, or I'm sorry, 4 hands form. That's the white belt, the very first belt, the throwing form. The 8 hands form is the yellow belt. The 12 hands form would be the green belt, right? So the 12 hands form for me are upside down throws. So let's see here. Give some cookies to the CupCake. So I have backhand, thumber, staker, overhand wrist flip, backhand, thumber. And I'll go ahead and do that one more time. There it is. All right. Don't be shy, chat. If anybody is here, backhand to 2, thumber to 1, staker to 2, overhand wrist flip to 1, backhand to 2, thumber to 1. And you know what? I think I'm going to do one more of those. Anything where my hands get up around my shoulders, I have, well, let's just say a little bit of physical pain when that goes down. So this form kind of hurts, right? But I think it's important that I move like that. I think it's catch-22. I think my shoulders are damaged, but I think I'm having trouble because I'm not moving like that very much. So I should try and move a little bit more like that. Backhand to 2, thumber to 1, push to 2, overhand wrist flip to 1, backhand to 2, thumber to 1. What? Dude. Excuse me. All right. So made them all on the right side that time. Good job, Ron. CupCake, CupCake, yes. Epic, epic, yes. King, king, yes. Good. You guys chill, go do dog stuff. Awesome. All right. So warmed up with the 4 hands form and the 12 hands form. When we're talking about them generically, I tend to call them X hands forms, right? Again, white belt is the 4 hands form. 4 hands, boom, 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 boom. The 8 hands form, which is a yellow belt, are 4 throws of your choosing, 2 clock, 2 counter. And then the 12 hands form is the green belt. So kind of cool. Kind of cool. I don't know, it's pretty quiet here, chat. Nobody's here, I'm talking to nobody. I was gonna go at 9 like normal, but I took a little nap and woke up a little bit after 9, so backed it off to 10. Let's see. Got some news on the website front. It's kind of exciting. We've been waiting for live instant messaging for a really long time, right? For like 1.5 years. And that has finally come out. It's in beta. So on the PVybe site right now, there is instant messaging on the chat, which is kind of awesome. So in chat or direct messages, I guess it isn't really chat. It'll be chat soon though, as they develop it out a little bit further. But there is instant messaging on the PVybe site now, which is super awesome. I've been waiting for that for a very long time. There's also a glossary of terms that's linked in any articles and any of the, well, pretty much any of the articles and classes on the site have glossary and vocabulary attached to them, which is pretty awesome. I did do away with the app for now. I might be turning it back on here in a month or two. after they port that live messaging to the app. One of the reasons that we haven't, that I haven't like made any big announcements about the app and the stream and classes and all that shit is because the website is still coming along. It won't be, well, it's only now what it's supposed to be on the web, right? Now that we have instant messaging. So it's real-time messaging. If anyone's here who's on the site, hit me up. And hit me up via direct message on the site, and we can demo that. Oh, okay. I might freak out a little bit too. I set my desktop on the on one of my monitors to change, and it just changed, and I was like, oh shit, what did I do? I broke something. I'm pretty wired to think that I broke something, let me tell you. So what's going on? Who's here? What do we want to talk about? We can talk about how completely epic the CupCake is. She isn't very, yes, she isn't very good at holding her position on the mat when I'm walking up. But wow, that was one heck of a performance during the throwing warm-up, eh? She's pretty good at that. Pretty good at that. Slacker training for the win. Let's see. Slide that out a little more. Slide both those out a little more. They're supposed to be visible. Maybe that'll do it. I don't know. Thought it was a good place to put some propaganda. All right, so what are we gonna do, guys? Need something to riff on. Got nothing super prepared. Well, you got it, didn't you? Epi off. Good work. Chill. Chill. Don't go up there, up. Chill. Just chill. There's no reason for it. So for CupCake, I'm essentially just working off of that slacker training stuff I did last week, right? And I'm just upping the ante to try and get her to hold until I get there. I'd like her to stay DOWN. And again, notice that this little session here between me and her is not being marked. I don't want her action here that up and down even that's happening on that. I'm not a fan of that. I don't want to play that game very much. It's okay. I mean, she's just a puppy. She doesn't know anything. It's not a cued thing. It's not anything done. So I'm not super worried or concerned about it or anything. But I would much rather I would much rather have her hold her position without the up and down shit, right? The up and down shit is, it's not worth it. And you can see her, I don't know if you can from the small thing, but like when I look over, when I stand up, she gets super apprehensive, right? So if she stands up, I'll leave. And I'm gonna go there, I'm gonna try and get this behavior up and down to go away as quickly as possible. I don't want, when I turn around, I don't want her to go, oh my God, he's looking at me, oh, right? And when I start to walk over, I don't want this highly animated state here, right? You can see her lie right back down. I would like her to decide to hold that rather than there we go. We're getting there. We're getting there. You are being very good. Yeah, I like that, King. I like the fact that you're not like that thing out there, stuck on the ball. I know the rules, Ron. You dismiss me, I'm on the ball. I know the rules. So one of the things that I like to do, if she's being bad, right? So I walk over here to her. She gets up, I just leave, and I go and pay this other dog, right? So if this dog isn't doing what I want, I can just change gears and go and pay another dog, right? I find this is really, really awesome with barking dogs, right? You're trying to get a dog quiet. Paying the dogs that are quiet does wonders for reinforcing the barky dogs' zipping of their lips, right? It's a pretty awesome thing. So again, I'm gonna turn, and CupCake is up cruising around, right? I'm gonna turn and go towards her. If she comes up, I'm just gonna move right on to these other dogs, right? And she's gonna get passed up and she's gonna try and figure out what it is, and then she's gonna be like, oh my God, I'm gonna run over here and lie down. This would be where my marker would tell her that she's correct, right? I don't want her to realize that she's correct when she does that thing. I want her to be chill enough here and have enough value here for her to stay in that position. So from paying these other dogs after her miss, right, I've just gotten reinforcement walking up towards her. I've gotten her to stay DOWN as I approach. So she got the negative response there, right? And she's going to cruise over and hit the spot, and fingers crossed we'll get a positive response. We'll get a positive response here in a sec. Yes, good man. So there she goes, she's gonna do the thing. And again, if I marked, I would be really putting a lot of emphasis on the action of going over there. I don't want that action. I want that chill there. Don't want her getting up and moving around, right? And now I'm gonna get this approach coming over here. And I'll get a rep on that one. Hi, Happy. Did you not like the puppy food, King? Oh, that was a good try, CupCake. Good try. Good try. All right, so what are we doing here? Anybody here? It is Throwing Thursday, supposed to be doing throwing stuff. Don't really have stuff on the agenda. I've warmed up with the 4 hands form and the 8 hands form, right? Or I'm sorry, the 4 hands form and the 12 hands form. And I'm probably gonna do some stance shifting, right? I'll do some Disc stuff, and then we are available for questions. I'm taking requests, so. All right, stance shifting form. So low-high toss. I'm gonna switch stances from clock to counter and from counter to clock. And what I'm gonna get from this is a reflexive load and a reflexive action towards movement, a bias towards making the throw and moving reflexively. Right? She's totally gonna get up there. So from here, I'm in counter clock. I'm blocking, right? Boom, I switch, now I'm in clock. Boom, I switch, now I'm in counter. This time I'm gonna pull when I switch. I'm gonna pull when I switch. I'm gonna push when I switch. Push when I switch. Right? And again, that is 6 throws, clock, counter. And the shifts are neutral, neutral, pull, pull, push, push. Neutral. Notice I don't move. Boom, pow, I don't move. This time I'm gonna stance shift by pulling. Stance shift by pulling. Gonna push, and I'll push. And I'm working really slow here because I'm trying to pay my CupCake over here. I saw her go back, and I'm trying to get her reinforced on that mat. I'll do 1 or 2 more of these. The stance shifting form is it's a big deal, guys. It's a big deal. Right now I've been doing it rather slow. Right? My goal as a professional or as a badass DiscDog handler is to switch and load before the disc passes my disc. Right? Boom. Before it passes my disc. Push. Push. Right? And you guys, when you're getting started, or if you're not yet a badass, you're going to switch and load before it hits the floor. Push, push. Oh, you're getting really good at that, CupCake. You're getting really, really good at that. Really good at Epi. Come on, dude. Don't savage my hand. All right. So, and I think I'm going to do one more thing. I'm going to do the squared stance shifting form. This is throwing Thursday. It's kind of a key skill here. I will demonstrate this. Hi, I see you. Yes, good girl. Notice that I marked that one. I would like her to know that she is correct over there. Right? That'll do, Epi. Oh, I see you. I know, but we're not doing anything new. You should, yes, good girl. And so, marking that, I was getting ready to go give her a cookie. I didn't go give it to her. That's fine, right? Marking that a couple times lets her know that that's correct. I'm going to get back to the while, right? I want to get back to this idea of while she's there, awesome things happen, right? And I'm going to wait for her to go back over there before I get started. So I'm waiting here. If I stay here, she'll get stuck there. I can use my other dogs as kind of a signal that says, hey, you know, shouldn't you be doing something like these other dogs over here? Right? It's kind of nice. So squared stance shifting form. I'm going to make this toss. I'm going to step 90 degrees and load before the disc comes to rest. I'll switch. Boom. Switch. Boom. Switch. Boom. Switch. Boom. Switch. Boom. Right? So that time I moved clock around. This next time, I will move counter around. Whoops. What? So this time, I'm going to move that way. All right, so I'll go boom, and I'll switch, or I'll move, then I'll switch. Boom, I'll move, then I'll switch. Boom. And you can probably see that I'm a little slower going this way, right? I don't go this way a lot. Right? So I'm moving both clock and counter there. I'm making the low-high toss. I am moving quickly and efficiently to the, to the next side of the square. And what I'm essentially doing there is epic. Here you can see Epi lands right there. So he lands about like this. Ep, mine. Mine. Good, chill. Ep. We'll see it again. I'll make the flip toss. You can see that he lands right there, yeah? Aus. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw the flip, and I'm going to step to in front of him and lock him down. Right? We can see him here. Let's do it here. So here we are. I'll throw here. I'll step and lock him down. And now I've got him trapped in this pose. And that only happens if I throw the flip and wait for him and then I move, we got all this bouncing and moving around here. But if I make the throw and beat him here and we're posed, you can see that he locks in real tight. Up, mine, up. Yes, mine, chill. So that squared stance shifting form is a huge, interior sequence move, right? And once again, it's just a stance shift. You're gonna step with the rear foot, right? So as soon as I make this throw, I'm gonna step with that rear foot. And now I can't move with this front foot. You just can't get there. So between, you'll just switch so that the rear foot can go in the direction you want to go. So we'll switch in between. Rear foot, switch, right? If we were going this way, I want to go boom, rear foot, and in order to do the next one, I have to switch. That switch, pretty important as well, right? Knowing how you are lining up, pulling, pushing, how the pressure is affecting your dog, super important. Super, super important. So, squared stance shifting form, really key. The stance shifting forms and the X hands forms, right? What they're doing is they're teaching you to make the move and immediately be ready again. Right? Immediately ready, and I'm wired to do that, right? It's hard to stand around with your thumb up your ass if you're too busy moving. Epic, epic, king, king. CupCake, CupCake. CupCake, CupCake, yay! Epi, go. Leave me alone, Epi. All right, go do dog stuff, guys. All right, so squared stance shifting form, stance shifting, two pretty important skills for DiscDog handling, DiscDog freestyle. Should be doing them. You should know how to do them. I have some super talented athletes that are in class. And they can really struggle. You can really struggle with this super simple stuff, right? And with the regular stance shifting form, we have the neutral shift where we don't move. We have the pulling shift and pulling and pushing shift, right? So we have boom, this here, neutral, boom, neutral. We have boom, pull, boom, push, right? You probably like to move in one, let's call it a modality or the other. You like to move neutral. That's how I like to move. So I like to move within myself, right? And when I need to move here and pull, it's not quite my preferred bag of tricks, right? April really likes to move by pulling back or by pushing forward. So you'll see her do her flips and she throws her flip and does this big movement this way. Or she throws her flip and steps way over. And that's cool. You should move in the way that you need to move, that you prefer to move, that your body moves in, right? But sometimes I need to do this trick and move without disturbing the pressure. Boom, or move without disturbing the pressure, right? Boom. And sometimes I need to move and pull. Come on, King, King. Move and pull. I need an epi dog. You are very good, King. So sometimes I need to move without pressure, and sometimes I need to move with pressure. Yeah, good. Boom. Yeah, you're very good. I like that. I like the fact that you're not jumping in. I expected both of them, you guys go to dog stuff, to be a little sharper there. But it's not important how you move, right? Like from a mechanical or aesthetic standpoint, you don't have to move in all fashions, but it's super nice to be able to. Super nice to be able to move without influencing the dog's position, or to move with sending a very strong pressure signal. So we need to be able to do all of those stance shifts. All right, let's see. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's throwing day. Let's see if I can break shit. Yeah. Look, we're still on time. Yay. All right. So does anybody have a thing they want to talk about? Oh, look, see? Connected to the throwing thing. It's true. Oops, that shit's true. It's true. A great throw can make the most average dog look spectacular. A terrible throw can make the most spectacular dog look painfully average. Explore throwing at pvibe.com/tag/throwing. It is very true, right? Like dog can't demonstrate. The dog can't demonstrate their skills if we don't put it in the spot that allows them to do so, right? We have to put up performance in order for the dog to do their thing. Throwing is distance, height, and time, the time it spends at that distance and height. And I think that that angle of placement is super important to keep in mind while you're training. I can demonstrate some depth. I'll go ahead and demonstrate some depth here. Well, I got the camera set up. It's a nice thing about rolling your own cigarettes. You can roll it. Like I roll the cigarette. Once I roll it up, I've got, my brain already smoked it. So I wind up with a bunch of pre-rolled cigarettes when I'm busy. So depth. We good here? Okay, so I'm gonna throw the 4 hands form. King, up, up, chill. So I'm gonna throw the 4 hands form, and initially I'm going to make these throws with no regard towards depth. And I'm gonna let the CupCake go so she doesn't think that we're working. And again, I can go pay these dogs to take the pressure in the situation off of this dog. And when I get here, I will wind up paying while, right? I'm not marking, I'm not getting that action. So, 4 hands form, I'm not gonna have depth, so when they hit the target, they'll be hitting the target rather fast, right? And you can see that from that angle, that those discs are going well beyond the target. Dude, right? They're going well beyond the target. They were all pretty close to the 1 and the 2, to the 1 and the 2, right? But in terms of where they were floating and how much time they were going to spend in this general area, they were way too fast, right? The amount of time it was going to spend around the net and the hole was just a fraction of a second, right? And so let me throw these 2 to demonstrate the timing. So Here we have too fast. I'll throw backhand and sidearm. Too fast. Too fast. What you'll also notice is that when I just whip the shit, sorry, we're over here. When I just whip the shit, it's pretty easy to hit the target, right? When I try to hover and float the disc, when I try to place it right here and leave it here for some moments, to quote my German friend, leave it there for some moments, it makes it much more difficult to throw. It's much more difficult to throw when time and, well, when time is included. So I'll throw the backhand. You'll see it stick right on the 2. Sidearm, it sticks right on the 1. Push, sticks right on the 2. Overhand wrist flip. Try to stick it on the 1. Backhand, stuck right on the 2. Sidearm, sticking right there. All the discs hover and float right around the target there, right? So there's a time coefficient in placement. And that time, the amount of time the disc spends on and around the target, super helpful. Thank you. Wow, you are super helpful. That was great. Hey, King, how about you get up? Can you get up, buddy? Ooh, I see you. The CupCake. Hello. Hey, hey. I blamed King and it was you, Epi. Dude, get up there. Hey, Sage Paw. Yeah, CupCake is huge. The CupCake is huge. All right, so. Again, I'm going to throw with this placement and time in mind. Oops. Oh, come on, Ron. There it is. Backhand, bang. Yes. Bang. Yeah, like it. Like it, CupCake. What are you doing? You should not be up. You should not be up and trolling around. Excuse me. Thank you. All right. I can't even stand it when you go in your cookie bag, Ron. One more from here, right? And I'll wait for her to go back. Fuck it, I'll just throw. So again, I got boom, hovering right on the 2, 1, hovering right on the 1, boom, sticky on the 2, boom, sticky in the 1, hovering there, hovering there. You probably notice that my load, my placement, and the general timing of the skill was slower than the warm-up that I did and some of the other reps that I've done. That's me being a splitter, not a lumper, okay? When we're doing these forms, select one or two of the attributes, right? So in this session, I was trying to get it sticky and float and hover and work on the time that I spent around the target. with the forms, you can focus on one or two things at once, right? Don't focus on everything at once. It's not going to be helpful, right? Focus on one or two things, knock them down, accept the drop in performance on the other aspects of the form, get better at the one you're working on, and then insert that experience, understanding, knowledge, etc., into the form later, and just have a general expectation of better performance, right? I think it's a big mistake to try and do everything perfect within the form on every rep, right? So we've seen the pace and the stickiness at the target. I'm going to show you guys from this perspective here, and you'll get to see it from behind. Excuse me, Epi, up, up. No, you go over here. Go, go, go. Up, up. Yes, chill. Don't do it. Boom. And I'll try and tighten up everything here. Boom. Shit. Boom. Switch. Boom. Switch. Bang. Switch. Bang. Dude. Dude. Massive, massive correction there, right? Oh my gosh, poor King. I think that might have hurt his feelings, right? I like that replacement. You could see him get over there and freeze and be like, oh shit, what's happening, right? All right, let's do one more of these. Try and keep it all together. Boom, pow, boom, pow, boom, pow. Good job, Kingling. As far as the puppy goes, I don't really care that she gets off the mat, right? It doesn't matter to me. All that matters is that she realizes that the good shit happens right there. And that it is, while I'm there, it's awesome. Not if I'm there. If I do the thing, I'm gonna get cookies. It's while I'm there, awesome things happen. Right? So this is the if I mark that, she will, if I do the thing, then the awesome happens, right? But with this, dude, excuse me, go. No, go, go. While she's here, the awesome shit is happening, right? It's not an if-then statement. It's while I'm lying down on this thing, it's awesome. And that's all I care about right now. I want her to value. I want her to value and desire to be on this mat, right? If she values the mat and wants to be on it, then all of my motivation problems are solved. The only thing I have to do is fulfill the reinforcement angles of it. I don't have to create, I don't have to fight the dog's desires elsewhere, right? I need King and Epi and CupCake to really want to be up here so that when I throw Frisbees, they think, you know, I think I'm cool right here. I think I'm cool right here, right? You need that competing interest, that value and desire. If you start there, then it's much easier to add distractions, add difficulty, add duration. So one of the things that I say is you want desire before duration, difficulty, distraction, or distance, right? Desire first before duration, distance, distraction, or difficulty. All right, thanks, Sage Paw. Right, we'll stick it out there as best we can. I think I'll save curves and angles for next time. Anybody else here? Anybody want to work on something? Throwing questions? Tutorial on a throw or on a concept? Hit on foundational forms, the 4 hands form, the 12 hands form, which is a green belt form, upside down throws for me. The stance shifting form, the squared stance shifting form, and we've hit on what those things mean. Let me see, do I have imagination meets reality here? I really need that on my machine. I might actually. Yeah, fidget in a throw, I can talk about that for sure. I can totally talk about that. Let me see if I can find this. Pull this over here so I don't look like I'm, whoops. Ooh, what is that? What did I open? FFX, what's an FFX file? I don't even know what that is. Ooh, I don't need to open After Effects. Yeah, here we go. Is this it? Here we go. Let's watch this. I'm gonna go and use the restroom real quick. We'll watch this quick video here. Boom. This is a good one. This is my 8 hands form. Afterward, I will demonstrate the 8 hands form. Hey everybody, how's it going? Ron Watson, Positive Vibe, host of DiscDog Weekly. The other day I worked on the 8 hands. After I demonstrate the 8 hands form in here, a creative release. We'll take Sage Paw's question about fidgets in a throw. Cool. Throwing form from DiscDog. I'm going to go ahead and try and put that into a zigzag with Epi. Check it out. 8 hands form, push air bounce, flamingo throw, air bounce, magic sidearm. You ready, Epi? I'm going to try and do that today with a zigzag. We'll see how it goes. I'm just gonna go ahead and warm up with it. Probably not a good idea for either of us, but here we go. You ready? Mackay. Catch. Boom. Ouse. Catch. Good. Ouse. Easy. Catch. Ouse. Catch. Oh, my bad. Ha 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 ha. Right there. All right, so you guys saw how freaking terrible that was, right? Like, it wasn't even close. It's really hard to put those things together to a moving dog. I was actually pretty happy with that performance on my first try with the dog. Putting those throws together is really pretty difficult. You have to get the load right. You have to be in the right angle and position. I'm kind of feeling that out in this session. You'll see it tighten up, and my experience and ability within the 8 hands form that I trained a couple days beforehand really pulled through and helped me to execute this without too much difficulty, and I mean, I struggled for sure. It's pretty hard zigzag. But I struggled with it to start. It got much better. Let's check it out.
Okay. Catch.
Push air bounce.
Yes, good man. Ouse, catch,
Flamingo.
easy. Good. Ouse, catch, easy. Yes,
Air
ouse,
bounce.
catch.
Magic sidearm. So learning where that magic
Good
sidearm.
man. Great
is-
work, Epi. So the super awesome thing about the 8 hands form is it makes your zigzag and general sequencing super easy. What I got going on here, I have a lot of time. I can't reach it, Epi. I have a lot of time to get this stuff set up. I'm prepared and ready. All I have to do is read my dog. I don't have to worry about what my grips are doing or anything like that. Mine. I'm gonna go ahead
Super,
and do the
super
same thing with the
important.
12 hands form. Let's see. Upside down, thumber, staker, overhand wrist flip. It's that one that I really struggle with trying to get my loaded discs together. But I practiced it, and this pace of the zigzag should be much slower. You ready? Makai, catch. Boom. Ouse, catch. Yes, good man. Ouse, catch, easy. Yes, good man. Ouse, catch. Oh, get that. What was that? What was that? You should have had that, Epi. So again, super, super simple for me to make these crazy throws in a zigzag if I'm prepared and loaded. I can't reach it.
Yeah, so think about the amount of time. Watch how long after Epi makes the catch I have to get loaded and prepared, right? It's a shit ton of time. And all the frickin' time, people are caught unawares, right? Caught unawares, not ready in a zigzag. And watch how long you have to dick around
All right, I'm gonna do one more of these.
in order to be caught unawares.
Makai, catch.
One
Yes,
1,000,
catch,
two
easy.
1,000,
Yes.
one
good
1,000,
man.
two 1,000,
Ouse,
three
catch.
1,000, four 1,000,
Yes,
one 1,000,
ouse,
two
oops,
1,000,
ah.
three 1,000, right?
Yeah, that's it, Epi.
If you
That's
can't,
it.
if you
Good
can't get your shit
man.
together in that amount of
Great work.
time, you've
All
got a
right.
problem.
So
right?
those X hands forms working for me, making it super easy for me to get my stuff together on the fly for the zigzag. Whoa, Epi, that was great work. All right, so a little recap on the X hands forms. The 8 hands form, push air bounce, flamingo, air bounce, magic sidearm. Bunch of pretty difficult throws, and it was super easy to do those in the zigzag. I had so much time, and I was competent and confident in like the loading and my presentation, and I had no problem reading the dog whatsoever. It was super easy to pick up my dog and get ready and make that throw. So that worked out super well. The upside down throws, same thing. Normally I'm like, what am I doing with the discs, right? Like trying to do this stuff, and it was just real functional and making it happen. In the last one, we had a couple of nice leaps. So that's what the X hands forms are for. And yeah, they worked. So hope you dug it.
All right, so X hands form. You got to see the 8 hands form and the 12 hands form as I do them. Again, the 8 hands form and 12 hands form are 4 throws of your choosing. This goes all the way up to 32 hands, by the way. That's the black belt version. Is it 32? Yeah, 32 is the black belt version, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and do the 8 hands form now that I remember what it was. Again, it's a push air bounce, a flamingo throw, a regular air bounce, and the magic sidearm. So
While I'm doing this, what I want you guys to keep in mind is that lag between the time that I make the throw and the dog catches it in the zigzag, right? I counted off 2, 3, 4 seconds between my throw and when I needed to throw again, right? You have all kinds of time. Initially, with the 8 hands form, I'm going to load up quickly and efficiently and deliver the throws quickly and efficiently, right? I'm not gonna rush, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make the throw, I'm gonna load up, I'm gonna make the next throw, right? And I wanna do that quickly and efficiently, so I establish this idea, I make the throw, I load. I know where I'm gonna be, all that shit, right? And when that's the case, on the form in here, when I get on the field and I make the throw and I'm loaded and I'm ready and the dog makes the catch and I see them turn, I have all the frickin' time in the world and all the mental throughput available to me. I'm already done. All I'm waiting to do is to read this dog. And then I read the dog and now I have, okay, oh, well, this is a bad angle. I need to change my angle. And I can do that kind of computation on the fly. If I'm still struggling with the grip and I don't know how to put it or where to put it, and what's next, that shit, I'm never gonna read that dog, right? So pay attention to how the quick and efficient loading and whatnot here puts me under the gun and challenges me, right? And then think about how that challenge, think about how having overcome that challenge, how much easier it's going to be for me to handle the time and the speed of the actual zigzag. All right, a lot of talking, blah, blah, blah. Shut up, Ron. Do some throwing. Epi, pup, King, chill. Epi, chill. So, and sorry, CupCake, I should have hooked you up. So we have push air bounce. Push air bounce will go to 2. Boom. Flamingo to 1. Boom. Switch. Dude. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Regular air bounce to 2. Boom. Magic sidearm to 1. Right? And you can see just, excuse me, you can see just how disheveled and kind of deer in the headlights I was on that rep. I haven't done it, right? And there's a lot of spinning and a lot of weird shit going on, right? I need to level set myself and be like, okay, well, what else is new? You haven't done it in 8 months. It's a bunch of weird throws. I got to figure out how to adjust my angles to the target, right? But what you're going to see is that this is going to clean up and it's going to get much sharper and cleaner, and I'm going to know how to line up for these throws. So I have the push air bounce to 2, the flamingo to 1, the air bounce to 2, and the magic sidearm to 1. Dude! Not okay. Yeah, I see you looking for your cookie, dude. That is not happening. I know you think it's super exciting, Ron. All right, where's the other one? So, tightened up a little bit. I think you could see that. I would like it to tighten up more. So I'm gonna do a few more reps. You can also see that the more exciting throws, the more animated I got, the harder it became for King to hold that position right next to the net. So push air bounce to flamingo throw. Push air bounce, boom, flamingo throw, pow. Air bounce, boom, magic sidearm, pow. Thank you. Right, and we can see it getting tighter still. Again, the more animated I get, the more exciting it gets, the more likely the dogs are to break. I think I can probably just give King some shit and get him to hold. I think he doesn't like getting shit like anyone does. Right, so push air bounce. Boom to Flamingo, pow, to air bounce, boom, to magic sidearm, pow, push air bounce, to Flamingo. Right, remember how I was talking about how the pace and the speed on the form, I'm being quick and efficient, right? Once I've been quick and efficient, I can then take some time off, maybe, let's say, and we can do that actually, Sagepaw. We'll do the Flamingo throw. The Flamingitis, we'll do Flamingo and Flamingitis. So this time, I'm going to do it in the pace of what I think an epic zigzag would be, right? So I'm going to send Epi around, push air bounce. He makes a catch, he lands, he turns, he orients, here we go. Boom, boom. He makes a catch, he turns, here he comes, air bounce. Boom, he makes a catch, he lands, he turns. I'm going to turn here, pick him up. Magic sidearm, right? So that took like three times as long as the actual form. I want to work this, right? I want to work this to be quick and efficient and competent in placement. And then I want to try to do this in the pace, and I want to imagine my zigzag. I bet you, somebody, Sagepaw, count how many seconds it takes me to do this form, right? Count how many seconds it takes me to do this form, this rep right here, or someone else, if you're here, a few people here. Count how many seconds, write it in chat. We'll look at the video and we'll compare it, right? We'll compare it. So just count how many seconds it takes me to make this happen. Mackay, catch, boom. He's caught it, he's landed, he's switched, catch, boom, Flamingo, he's caught it, he's landed, here he comes, air bounce, boom. He's caught it, he's landed, and boom, pow, right? So, I don't know how many seconds that was. Hopefully one of you guys got it. Anyone got the number of seconds? Excuse me. It was super funny. 14 seconds? Okay, here we go. So let's watch here. Hey, everybody. Come on, you can do it. Ready, Epi? I'm gonna try and do that today with a zigzag. We'll see how it goes. I'm just gonna go ahead and warm up with it. Probably not a good idea for either of us. So we're starting at Mackay. 41. Catch. Boom. Ouse, catch. Good. Ouse, easy, catch. Ouse, catch. Oh, my bad. So that one looked like 18 seconds. Here comes this one.
Okay.
We're starting at 105. Yes, good man. Aus, catch, easy.
Yep, this one's going to be much closer.
Aus, catch, easy. Yes, aus, catch.
121.
Good.
So 15, 16 seconds. I'm pretty close, right? I'm pretty close. And what I want to do with this is I want to work this until my imagination meets the reality of the video. When my imagination reaches the reality of the video, now I can legit work my zigzag on the apparatus, right? And once I start working the zigzag on my apparatus, now I'm getting real clean, proper experience with my zigzag, right? If I'm throwing this shit as fast as I can, I'm doing the 4 hands or the 8 hands form in 6 seconds, that's great. Has no bearing on my zigzag whatsoever. It's just making me be prepared, right? But once I start to try to make reality and my imagination overlap and become the same thing, when they're the same, man, I throw the disc, I turn, I orient, I watch my dog, boom, I make the throw. I load, I wait, boom, I make the throw. I load, I wait, boom, I make the throw. I turn in this direction because I know this direction is where the 1 is, right? Oh shit, you missed that. You know, I make the throw, I load, I get ready. I go boom, I do the flamingo, I load, I get ready, right? And my angles are proper. I make the push throw, and I even know that whatever line we're on at the finish, I need to start. Here's 12 o'clock, that's 2 o'clock. Whichever way Epi's going, I put his line at 2 o'clock, and I hit him at 1, right? All that shit is done. And not only is it done, but I have matched it to reality. I have confirmation that it's the same as reality. And when you have that confirmation, then you can do a legit one-to-one walkthrough. You can actually visualize and perform exactly what you're going to do on the field. If you've only got boom, pow, boom, pow, boom, pow, boom, pow, oh my gosh, that's amazing, right? When you try to imagine your zigzag, you're in fantasy land, right? You're just in fantasy land. You have no reason to believe that that zigzag is going to be what you think it is. Once imagination and reality match, now we can treat that zigzag as if the zigzag here on this apparatus, we can treat that as if it is reality, and that is super helpful. All right, and now I'm going to try and find. I have the original video zigzag comparison. So here we go. Let me pull up. I have exactly this video right here.
Hey everybody, how's it going? Ron Watson, Positive Vibe, host of DiscDog Week.
So here, catch. Yes, aus, catch, easy. Yes, aus, catch, easy. Yes, aus, catch, easy. This is the standard zigzag with the 4 hands form. Catch, easy. Yes, and you can see catch. Just how closely. Yes, good man. Okay. So watch how closely catch. I make the throw, bang, right? We're on time. Yes, aus, catch, easy. I've made the throw in reality. I've just made the throw aus, there. Catch, easy. I've made the throw in reality. I've made the throw there. Yes, catch, easy. There's reality. There's there.
Yes,
Like they're
ouse,
almost
catch.
completely on time.
Easy. Yes, ouse,
Right?
catch. Yes, good man, Epi. That was it. That was it.
And being able to do that, guys, is a freaking huge, huge thing. Yeah, it matches super, super close. So within my normal zigzag, I can pretend, I can visualize, pretend, visualize, and physically do the skill, right? And have confidence that it matches reality. I have a friend who does a lot of visualization work, and she does like physical walkthroughs of her routine. And it is an impeccably well-timed and perfectly executed version of her routine that doesn't match reality at all, right? Her archetypical or stereotypic or iconic version of her routine that she's got up here that she can do in her sleep without the dog on the field is not what reality looks like. So she does all this work and puts all this work in this fictitious reality. And then that fictitious reality, when she's on the field with her dog, often collapses in on her. She's always like making distinctions and slight changes, and ooh, that's a little surprising, right? If she were a little tighter in terms of her imagination, right? If she were doing exactly what reality is going to offer her in her routine, she would be much better off with her visualization. So, blah, 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 stuff like that. Okay, so Flamingo, Flamingitis throw. Flamingo, Flamingitis. And Fidget to throw. So, Fidgets, so fidgets are cool, but fidgets can look like you're fidgeting, right? You can look like a crackhead. You know, gotta get some more of those fidgets, huh? Get a couple more of those fidgets. You wouldn't happen to have any more of those fidgets, would you? They can look reflexive and nervous, right? If you do a fidget, and then make the throw, right? You didn't really do much. You know what I mean? You didn't really do much. You make the fidget, right? And then make the throw. It wasn't very impressive, right? If, however, you make the fidget and make the throw at the same time, now all of a sudden, that becomes a little cooler, right? Not only does it become cooler, but the fidget becomes part of the throw. Wow, that guy. You're gonna get a whole handful here, King. You are not getting skimped. No skimping on that one. No skimping on that one. So your fidget, if you can, and I'm not bagging on fidgets, guys, right? Fidgets are cool, but they're not as cool as everybody seems to think they are. As a judge, if you do a fidget and it isn't related to the throw, right? I don't really care, right? I don't really care. I know how often I miss this fidget or that one. And you know how often it is? Never. So you doing this and then making the throw is not very impressive, right? Fidgets become something interesting when they're related to the action. So if I were to send my dog around, Mackay, maybe that's cooler, right? Boom, pow, right? I could use my boom, get around, right? Boom, get around, pow. That might be cool, right? But boom, get around. Not very impressed. And hopefully you're not very impressed either, right?
So putting that fidget into the throw, I think is key if you want to get everybody's attention. So I did this one to backhand, right? Boom, pow, trying to stick those two together so that when I make the catch, the throw happens. When I make the catch, the throw happens. When I make the catch, the throw happens, right? And if I can get that to, good job, handsome. I'll pay you too. This isn't your spot, but I like the fact that you're staying there. The idea of getting the fidget into the throw, I think is kind of critical, right? I think it's kind of critical if you want extra points and like people to think it's super cool. This fidget here, catch high, turn it upside down, right? The one that we use for the coin toss butterfly, right? This one here. You can do this and put it right into the throw. Shit. You can do this and put it right into the throw. By the way, you're gonna see me miss some fidgets here, right? You're gonna see me, I'm gonna pull up the other camera here. You're gonna actually see me miss fidgets during this, right? And the reason is because my fidget is happening while I'm throwing. Oh, look at you. Whoa, the CupCake is savage. He said, let's do it, Ron. Let's do it. I'm tired of these cookies, right? So you are going to see me drop fidgets. So as I'm going from here to here, right, I'm going to fidget and make the throw. And if that fidget falls right into the throw, that looks pretty cool. And that is going to get my attention as a judge. Anybody who does that is going to get my attention as a judge, right? The super fast fidget, not super interested in, right? Dogs in stall, fidget, catch, fidget, catch, fidget, fidget, catch, not very impressed with. Dogs on my back, fidget, catch, fidget, catch. Now I'm impressed. Fidget, catch, right? That fidget is actually part of the throwing process. So if you can, try to make your fidget part of the throwing process. Whoa. And I'm going to show you guys a couple more with that push throw. So I brought the fidget across, right? And I'm making the throw at the finish. I can make that a huge movement. Hey, 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 don't do that. Don't do that. I can make a huge movement and make that throw as well. Chill, chill, just chill, yeah. Huge movement and make that throw at the finish. Huge movement, make that throw at the finish. And again, these fidgets are doing something that should attract the attention of a judge. So build the fidget into the throw itself if you can. Build the fidget into your setup move, right? So I could go pow, right? Bang, right? Ooh, bang, double, bang, double, right? So build the fidget into what you're doing, right? Let me see what you've... Got any more of those fidgets? Yeah, totally, right? I need, that's going in the MemeRoll, Sage Paw. I'm gonna get a picture of Dave Chappelle's crack. Who's Dave, what's his name? Can't remember, the guy has a name. So, the other thing that I think is super useful, there's one fidget in particular, two actually, where this is gonna work. So, you'll notice that I've caught low, I'm in a backhand grip. Now I'm in catch high, overhand wrist flip push, right? So this fidget switches from catch high
to catch low, right? From catch low to catch high. If you make that fidget, here it is, I'm in catch low, backhand. Now I'm catch high, push, or overhand wrist flip. I'm in overhand wrist flip. Now I'm in backhand, right? So if you do a fidget that relocates the disc, right? That's going to get my attention. I do this all the time. I don't know how many judges see it. It's actually kind of a test. I ask about it actually. So if you're a judge, you better fucking see this when you judge me here. Let me switch cameras. So with Epi, I send him around, right? We go backhand behind the back to push throw, right? So I send Epi around, I go backhand behind the back, or I'm sorry, to jazz throw, right? So I've got, my first throw happens, I'm gonna do this in turn. It's gonna be a little bit broken because I need to hit this target. So I send him around, right? I go backhand out. When he makes that catch while he's going, he's out there, I am getting set here with the fidget to make the jazz throw over there. It's, I go, Makai, get out over there. He makes that catch over there, boom, pow, and I drive him out here. And so that fidget there actually has great utility, right? I'm not just doing a fidget, I'm actually working, hey, don't be so savage. I'm actually working the load out of the fidget. Epi, go. Yeah, great work. So I'm gonna send Epic around. I'll just do it this way. I go boom, I go out there, boom, pow, bang out there, right? And so that fidget there, boom, chill, boom, he catches, pow, bang, right? So that fidget there, super awesome. There's another one that I think is similar. You can do this one here to pancake, right? Boom to pancake. So, oh, there's actually another one we can do there. So we're here, boom to pancake. So if I were to go boom, pow, or boom, pow, or boom, pow, right? Boom, pow, something like that, where the fidget actually falls in and is a useful disc management tool. Pow, boom, pow. Don't do it. Shit. Boom, pow. Hey, this is getting to be a bit much. You should go do dog stuff. Yeah, that's what you should do, CupCake. You should go do dog stuff instead. And there's one more. This fidget here, the only useful fidget, right? It allows us to learn how to spin the shit out of the disc, right? I use it a lot to send the dog around. So that disc is actually spinning in my hand there, right? Boom. And then I pop it around. Get around, Epi, you little badass, right? Looks nice, built in there. I also do a lift to pancake, right? And so if I were to just go catch it and make the throw, that would be kind of dumb, right? I mean, it would kind of be cooler than nothing, but it's a separate operation. This thing was not really necessary at all, right? But if I were to do boom and get into my pancake like that, boom, pow, bang. Yeah, right? Now we're fucking talking. Now we're cooking. I can also brush that. Bang,
right? Oh, that was exciting. You haven't seen that, have you? Right, I could brush down there, right? It's a bummer you didn't get to see that fly. I need to make sure I have the right camera set up. So the fidget should move into, watch out, move into the throw. Bang. Boom. And that's an upside down push air bounce. Watch out. Come on. And again, you can see me like completely whiffing on the fidgets because, whoa, dude. You can see me whiffing on the fidgets because they're not, it's not just doing the fidget. I'm actually trying to make that throw at the same time, right? Boom, with that upside down push air bounce. All right, so fidget's a throw. You either want to build it into the throw itself or use it to change grips or to set the throw that you're going for. What are you doing there, Epi? It's really weird seeing you sitting down. Yeah, it's really weird. You never sit. All right, so fidgets, cool. Let's do king. Yes. Chill, Epi, chill. So, what else were we gonna do, Sage Paw? Oh, Flamingo. So Flamingo throw, pretty simple, pretty easy, not super hard, right? It's not super hard. Chill. Whoa, look at you, CupCake. You are very inquisitive, aren't you? Yeah. All right, king, up, ep, up. Oh, CupCake. Whoa, you are not CupCake. CupCake. Yes, good girl. That is what I'm talking about. CupCake. Go do dog stuff. All right, so Flamingo throw. The Flamingo throw is a sidearm, right? It's a sidearm from right there. Oh, did you see it, don't you? Right? So the sidearm goes around the back of your right leg to your calf and then is thrown. That's the Flamingo throw. That's it, right? I turn my heel towards the target a little bit, right? And then I reach my sidearm behind my knee pit and I flick, right? And that is the Flamingo throw. The further down I get and the more I lean down, the easier that becomes. So I'm gonna step and put my heel to the target, right? And once my heel goes to the target, I'm gonna put my sidearm right on my calf and I'm gonna make the throw. Boom, pow. It's actually behind you, not in front of you. That's the key, Sage Paw, right? You're not throwing it out here, you're throwing it back there. And so when I'm trying to illustrate this, right, I'm pointing this foot here and I'm going there. I'm essentially kind of throwing it in the same direction I was. If I turn here and I turn totally away from it, you can see just how easy that throw is to make, right? So I turn my heel, I put this right in there and make the throw. Yeah, you almost got your head taken off, didn't you, King? We'll cure you of that, right? So I'm gonna turn my heel to the target, make the throw. By the way, it is easier to hit the target if you're looking. It can be a little harder to make the move if you're looking. Wow, that's great, King. I am so impressed. I'm very impressed, King. CupCake, not so much. Not so much. All right, and so, again, all it is, heel to the target, hand behind the knee pit, sidearm. Oh, I see you. Look at you. You're vicious. You're vicious. Boom, right? And doing it stable, super hard. If I'm moving, it's pretty easy to make that toss. So that is the flamingo throw. Chill. Don't do it. You are awesome. The Flamingitis throw is mechanically more simple. It's another sidearm. And it's right hand behind left leg. Right? Oh, look at you. So it's a sidearm. The right hand goes behind the left leg. You probably want to turn your heel 90 degrees-ish. I think turning it all the way to the target will be trouble. But the Flamingitis is right hand behind left knee pit. Wow, that guy. Way to defend your, hey, dude, get up there. Way to defend yourself, King. Way to defend yourself. The Flamingitis and the Flamingo both are going to be likely to roll on you. They're both going to be likely to roll on you. Make sure that they droop and fall. Not easy to do, by the way. When you are trying to adjust this angle and shit like this, right? When you're trying to adjust those angles while you're behind your back, right? That's the one that I want, but I'll try and get this and I'll do this instead. Anytime you're upside down, crooked, or backwards, it's very hard to get this angle articulation together, right? So just recognize that. But you do want the disc to be drooped because these are sidearm throws. So when this comes around my knee pit, it should be fairly vertical there. And if it's vertical there when it pops, it should come up flat. If it is flat there, it's gonna roll. Good man. Right? I wanna leave it neutral. Boom. And then it should be flat. Good luck with that, by the way. Like I said, when you're upside down, crooked, and or backwards, up is down, down is up. It's very, very difficult to get at. Flamingo throw, real quick recap. Sidearm, heel to the target, behind the knee pit or the calf, right there. Make the throw. It's really hard to do here. If you can get here, right? You got this position and you can make a throw that's about that far, you're good to go. It's really hard to make that throw. We're in a real cramped space. When you go to make the throw, reach a little lower and keep moving, and what you'll find is that the throw happens fairly naturally, right? All right, there you go. Flamingo, Flamingitis. Thank you, thank you. Woohoo. All right. There we go. Flamingo, Flamingitis. Woohoo. All right. Oh, I put you up there, King, and I just let you get off. Not good. Awesome, Sage Paw. Awesome, awesome. All right, so, yeah, any other questions? Anything else we want to hit on? We're almost to that 2-hour mark. Let me thank the patrons with the May 2022 patrons thing. Thanks a bunch, guys. Really appreciate the assist, we have a camp coming up, patrons only camp. It's October, sometime in October. We'll be making the announcements soon. Trying to get the dates hammered out. But yep, we're having a patrons only camp here, 4 days. Thursday through Sunday. It's going to be awesome. Super excited about it. Always tip your dog trainer if you can. All right, and Patreon. Patrons support the show, make all this happen. Patrons get access to classes, extra content, goodies, and to me, myself. So, ooh, I forgot about my new stuff.
Do or do not. There is no try.
All right, I forgot about that. Such a bummer. They're good.
Don't think. Feel. It is like a finger pointing away to the moon. Don't concentrate on the finger or you will miss all that heavenly glory.
Right?
And now for something completely different.
Yep. So having fun with some stuff, silliness, but it's kind of cool. Ooh, is that still functional? Whoa, whoa, interesting. I forgot about that. That pulls up the PVybe site. Oh, PVybe site. We have, who's on? Anyone else on here? We have personal messages that are live. So we have live direct messaging going on, which is super awesome. Been waiting a super long time for that on the Positive Vibe site. I should be screen sharing here. Let me screen share. Hopefully this doesn't take too long while we are streaming. It totally could. It might take forever. But yeah, personal messages are live. So if someone were here, I could show you. So yep. And you know what? I'll go ahead and show the training glossary. So we have a training glossary now. This has been around on the site for a long time, but it has not played well with the app. So we do have a DiscDog glossary. Let me pull up something from class. And the glossary is super awesome. Like, do DiscDog Foundation. It looks really nice on the phone. And again, sorry if that is slow. That should be good. This is our class, by the way. So here is a glossary term, the low-high toss, Yachi method, DiscDog handling system practiced by the Japanese USDDN contingent, right? Basic standing position, BSP, with the more button, and that'll take you to the actual glossary item. Right? Pretty cool. Pretty friggin' cool. So that's going on, and now there's live chat, live direct messaging on the site that should turn into chat with groups relatively soon. Super awesome. I will be pumping up the site in the very near future. All right. Anyone got anything else?
Yeah, it is pretty cool, Sagepaw. It is pretty cool. I've been waiting on this live messaging for like a year and a half. I've been April of 20. Yeah, April of 2021. I was supposed to go like big reveal, big announcement on Facebook and all that shit about the app and live messaging, you know, our own little social media site without the tracking and blah, blah, blah. And a year and a half later, it's finally coming out on the web version. It was a big bummer. So it's a big part of my, my 2021 plan. It's now coming to fruition. So pretty cool. Hopefully you guys jump over there, check it out. Sagepaw, I'd love to have you there. Jump in, become a patron, join some of the classes, get the actual background info of what we talk about here in or on the live streams. So, all right, I am going to play us out with BadAssMemeRoll number 4. Here we go. Guys, I will see you soon. Sagepaw, thanks a bunch. The rest of you guys who were shy, come on back. I hope throwing tips were good. We'll see you soon. Yeah. Check you later. See you around, Sagepaw. Thanks again. Whoa, chill. Où est le CupCake? Le petit gâteau de la tasse. What?